Frost Unholy Death Knight is actually the best deck in the game right now, with the biggest sample size and biggest win rate from Diamond to Legend for the last 3 days. So it's actually an amazing way for you to be hitting easy Legend, especially before the new expansion comes out. In this video I'm gonna go through the deck, talk about mulligans, win rates, and some general tips so you know what you could be expecting with and against this one. So I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be awesome. Now let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's what the list looks like, and it's a pretty interesting list, not gonna lie, and I gotta say, I'm very nostalgic about Menagerie Manipulator. I've missed the days where I slapped people with this thing left and right. It was pretty good, super happy fun times back in the day, and it is kinda like that nowadays too. And yeah, this does remind me the good old Frost Death Knight from back in the day where we had the Frostworms and such, because we also have the Horn of Winter in here, which also is quite the powerhouse of a card, allowing you to do a lot more than you should. This basically plays out like Menagerie Death Knight, which we have known and loved and hate for quite a while now. But this is a fresh new take with a little bit more frosty stuff in it instead of the rainbow package. And yeah, the cool new cards here would be Horn of Winter, Scarab Keychain is also in here, couple of Mixologists, couple of Blob of Thors, and a couple of Menagerie Manipulators. The rest is kinda standard stuff like the Menagerie Death Knight, so you should be very familiar with this one. With Horn of Winter you could be doing a lot of crazy things a lot earlier than you're supposed to, just don't try doing crazier things with this thing on turn 1, because if you do something like coin, play a 2-drop and then play Horn of Winter, no, you're not getting 2 mana back, you're refreshing your full mana crystals, which is the 1 mana, so don't get baited by that. The coin is not gonna help you do that thing. So try to be doing this after turn 2 or something. It's basically amazing on turn 2 for you, because that way you could be even doing something like Brittle Bone into straight up Dreadhound Handler or Harbinger of Winter as soon as turn 2, and that can be pretty crazy. So it's definitely quite the powerhouse of a card, allowing you to do a lot more than you're supposed to, basically doubling your mana on turn 2 and so on and so forth. The Monstrous Mosquito still gives you a lot of extra stuff, but you're gonna notice we don't have the 1 mana spell in here because that one did have the red gem, so you cannot be getting yourself a couple of 1/1s on turn 1 to buff him up with this thing. But it's still pretty decent in the deck. Scarab Keychain can give you some pretty nasty 2-drops you could be following up with, and there's plenty of tribes in this one too, so you could be loading up your Menagerie deck play. You could also get yourself a Death Rattle minion for Brittlebone Buccaneer and stuff like that, so it could be pretty flexible. And it does even give you spells and other things, so it's not only limited to minions, so there's that too. The Buccaneer is still pretty decent in here, giving you double Dreadhounds, giving you double Harbingers, that kind of stuff. You could even get yourself double Blob of Thor, which would be absolutely broken, by the way. So that would be the big payoff here, honestly. But you can also just tempo it out as soon as turn 2 without actually having a plan for it, because opponents usually lose their mind against it. Couple of Corpsicles for that inevitable burn from hand later on. The Dreadhounds for a lot of corpses for you, as well as good amount of removal and tempo in the early game, as well as the very sticky minion that's also a undead beast for you, so it's gonna be very nice for the jug. The Harbingers drawing out your Corpsicles as well as your Horns of Winter. The Zephyrs can be giving you a lot of extra gas, usually for phase damage, but you could be flexible with it. Observer of Mysteries, absolute monster of a card still. It can totally annihilate the opponent's turn, especially if you gain a little bit of tempo. This thing can completely cockblock the opponent. Rainbow Seamstress for the win here, giving you a little bit of extra lifesteal. Rainbow Seamstress here for the win, giving you Reborn plus Rush, so you are basically getting yourself a second Dreadhound Handler kind of deal. She's also undead, so that's kind of cool. Blob of Thor is an elemental that spits out a couple of more elementals, so again, pretty nice setup for your Menagerie Jug. Nice little way to protect your board nicely like that. Horizon's Edge still gives you tons of damage if you time it correctly and do well with the traits for it. Single copy of a Foam Render, don't be an idiot like me, and actually remember to actually get yourself corpses before swinging that, because this dumbass decided not to. You're gonna see that from the first game. That was a pretty bonehead move, not gonna lie. Menagerie Jug, still pretty nice. You have plenty of tribes in here. But even getting a couple of tribes like this is still gonna be very worth it. Just be careful playing other things before you've actually played this thing, because if there's more than 3 tribes, you might risk the chance of actually not getting that +3 ready to go face. Last but not least, we also have Menagerie Manipulator, a nice little burst of damage at the end. Very flexible, very tempo-y. Just make sure to have enough corpses for this, because it does cost a lot. We also have a couple of Mixologists I skipped over. You could be getting all sorts of different things from this. The +2 health can be nasty. The 2 damage AoE depending on the board state. The 3 damage, the card draw. The Reborn is okay, that kind of stuff. Matchup-wise, we can see we have plenty of them, and you are going to notice that the Control-y Death Knights are not going to be your friend. So if you're seeing too many of those, aka if you're playing in top Legend, maybe you're not going to be super happy about this one. Hog Demon Hunter, also a little bit on the negative, but not too much, so it's a fair game, I guess. For the mulligan going first, you're basically trying to curve out as any Menagerie deck would, so try to be getting your Keychain, the Dreadhound, the Buccaneer, Harbinger's fine. Mosquito's okay, I wouldn't hold on to it straight up without actually having a great plan going first, but it's something to do. Horn of Winter, also decent, but I would only hold on to this if I already have a good turn 1 and turn 2, and hope for an even better turn 2 to really maximize. If you're curving it to Observer of Mysteries, that can also be pretty great. On the coin, the situation really isn't much different, so yeah, mulligan accordingly. All around, that's it for the deck. It's pretty cheap, pretty consistent, and you should be able to hit easy legend with this one if you give it enough time to learn it and actually play the games. I'd say something like this should remain strong even after the new expansion came out, so I do believe it is a safe craft if you have a little bit of disposable dust and you want to be climbing with a top tier deck. Even though the games are against bronze players, we're still playing against legend MMR players, so don't scoff at the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed the guide, and if you did, a like and a subscribe would be awesome, but now let's check out some of my games on my road back to legend. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for the follow, Vivid. I was like, what the hell's happening with my follower alert? Why is half your name gone? But then I figured it out. Okay, turn 1 this, turn 2 we could drop both of these. It's against the warrior, but I think I'm down to try it. Could also drop the 2-drop out of this and that. We'll see. What are you talking about, Avelli? What is that even? What is even that? Guess, I don't know. I'm gonna do it. Would have been even better if we had... What's it called? But it is what it is. Okay. Random counterspell for him next turn would be lovely. I'm also gonna coin this bad boy. Okay, I really hope one of those is ice. It'd be a damn shame if he has the 0 mana gain 6 and a brawl here. I'm not even checking these guys, I'm stream sniper preventing them. I don't know who's sniping and who's not. There you go. Snipe this, you filthy casual. That went so well. But not for him. Observer of Mysteries strikes again, guys. The observeriest of mysteries. Good news is we follow up with a foam render, whatever he does. Fuck. This one slaps first so it survives. We see what this guy gives. That ain't bad. Fuck. Well, we have enough to kill it. Apparently. Let's take this damage first. Problem is I gotta... Yeah, I can do it like this actually. Okay, 1 extra damage this way. There was no exact damage for us, sadly. But we're still on the board, which is nice. Oh, my dumbass. Oh my goodness. I didn't have enough corpses, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, I'm dumb as... God damn it, dude, are you fucking kidding me? I did not have the 3 corpses already, fuck. Oh, jeez, I'm washed up. I'm so washed up. Fucking hell, man. Hashtag washed up. Could have had a fucking foam render to render him with. Unbelievable. Could have swore we had the fucking corpses already. What an idiot. What a throw right there. We still could get him, but God knows we don't deserve it. At least we got lucky there. Booptar. Let me do this first. Miss. There you go. Excuse me, miss. If only we had a foam render, guys. He would have been dead right now, but this dumbass decided not to fucking check his corpses before slapping his mouth, not to take 1 extra damage, guys. Big brain. There was logic behind what I did. I'm not saying it was good logic, but there was logic. Fucking hell, dude. May I have a marrow, please? That was a good eat for him. Okay, that can be interesting. Ooh. Hold the phone. It's gonna be this thing, but... Think I bounced that thing? There you go. Might as well just do it like this. Fucking hell, God knows I didn't deserve this shit. So bad at this game. Fucking hell, dude. Literally could have killed this guy a turn ago, but my dumbass decided not to care about corpses, now did he? This is why I have the least amount of games played with Death Knight, guys. I'm bad at counting corpses, apparently. MIBA. Ah, jeez, Rick. Okay, when's the window? A win is a window. Okay, against the Warlock of all people, this sounds good.
Go on, take a bite.
Okay, seems like he's a Wallow Warlock or some shit. I'm not sure if Monstrous Mosquito was such a bright idea. Out of these, maybe the Astrobiologist is fine. Direwolf also makes some sense for a deck like mine, though. It's a beast. It's aggressive. Okay, discover a spell against this guy. Let's just do this. Come on, Discover Boy. My new raid video is crushing it, by the way. 2,500 views and counting, guys. Sometimes Hearthstone doesn't do this well for me. Could discover. This also ain't the worst. Couple of ants might be fine. I don't know, I kind of like the right. Okay. Ooh. This thing with charge also kind of busted. I'd say this thing with charge is better. It's sticky as hell. Not sure why I'm trading here, but extra minions on the board and whatnot, I guess. How did the new video do? Last time I checked, it was showing off 3,000. Yeah, almost 3,000 views on the new video on Raid, guys. Kinda insanesies. Let us see it, let us see it. Let's put down Blobby Boy. The Blubberpuss. Next turn I might just coin out this bad boy and start clapping. See how that feel. Closing in on 700 subscribers on the Raid channel. Would really appreciate if you guys support me on this new journey, by the way. It's quite fun, quite enjoyable for me. The game is a lot better than you guys might have heard. I am truly enjoying it. And it's pretty fun creating for that game as well. And having a bit more fun there too, not gonna lie. When the meta is fucky, Raid to the rescue for me, I guess. Been enjoying that one. And there's quite a few good things going on there too. I just got myself a fresh new download link with a lot of good stuff. You could be starting the game with literally the equivalent of top tier meta decks in Hearthstone, you know? Kinda cool like that. If I had a jug, I could have done that, but I don't, so I don't. What could I do here? Stitchy Boy? I'm gonna go with Stitchy Boy. Dragons? I don't have dragons in my deck. AFK is kind of interesting, but not really. The others are whatever. This thing, at least it's big, it has a tribe, it's something. Mookless Fick. This thing has stealth. Would have been nice if it was a beast too, but it ain't. Okay, let's do this. Let's fuck that over. And that. Yeah, do be like that, Sullen. Imagine that on stream now while he's sniping you too. Haven't lived life before you done that to yourself. Haven't lived life, guys. Oh god. That's disgusting. Where? That ain't too bad. It ain't too good either, though. That ain't too bad. Okay, if he attacks me, I get myself good stuff. I don't know, Vivid. I'm not gonna be doing that today, I can tell you that much. I don't know, it's kind of a weird one, in it. I don't know. Honestly, I could. I could slap with some Murloc Pally, not gonna lie. I might. Is it in 1 hour or is it in 2? I think it's in 2, isn't it? Yeah, it's in a couple of hours. Maybe if I prepared for it a little bit, I could have, but I don't know. And there we go. There we go. But wait, there's more. And more. Those secrets went lovely. Not for him. Couldn't discover, probably. Okay, that's a lot of damage, and by a lot of damage, I mean this guy is one-off lethal. Well, that's the play. Real sticky icky. Nope, I just like using it in it. I enjoy the concept of init. I'm an init connoisseur. Stop killing, bro. That's cheating. Let's get deep with it then. I miss killing people with Marrow Manipulator. It's been a while. Been a while, guys. Love me some Marrow Manipulating. Okay, now we're on the right track. Let's get some win streakage. To be fair, that's the worst UK. Accent? I could have pulled off, but I wasn't really trying, okay? It's just about the words. I'm not gonna keep Horny Boy without anything to horny out. If nothing's horny in my hand, what's the point of keeping the horny? Okay, this is trying to look somewhat okay. Another one. Could grab another one of these. We're against the fellow dick though. Probably gonna need a lot of extra stuff, so let me grab this thing. Not even sure what I'm looking for from that one. I know the space dicks really love these, but you know, it's a mirror. 'Tis a mirror, I'm afraid. This might be interesting. Oh god, that's cool, man. Lovely. That went swellingly. Oh man, I was using that. You dick. You dick. Another one. I'll just suck it off. This one does. Good ol' suck. Nothing beats the good ol' suck. I don't even know, Veli. Okay, this might end poorly for me. So, I'm gonna take it slow. I'm just gonna put a taunty boy. And I'm not attacking. Not ideal, but we still developed. Okay? Fuck off with that explosive shit. I ain't got time for that. Okay, if he misses me with that shit, and he should, Menagerie Jug is gonna start blasting. Here we go. Oh god, that's insane, man. Don't you know, jug it up? Well, that was sad. I could have played an undead first. I could have played Brittle Bone or something first and then do the thing, but it is what it is. No need to do much else here. Could have done stuff with the horn, but this game is so over, it's not even funny for this guy. Yeah. He done figured it out. He done figured it out. That was nasty. That Stitch and Sew was kind of cool, man. I can see that now. Okay, and there's the good old bonus. Love to see that bonus. Sometimes all I think about is the bonus. Against the priest. Shouldn't be too bad. Better than nothing. Barely, but better than nothing. Sure. Let's go ahead and do this still. Just set it up to kill itself once he does the trade and still leaves us with a 2-1, so it's something. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Sure.
You could use a trim. Clear cut. You could use a trim.
Mysterious orb. What is
Couple of mage shits. I really don't feel like risking a water alley, you know. Plus 8 armor. Wouldn't be the end of the world. Okay, it ain't. But God knows I ain't risking for water alley there. Didn't have water alley there. Well, would have been a damn shame if he did, though. I don't think that was worth the gamble. Odds were in his favor after all. It was a 50-50, maybe, but not like this. Not like this. Okay, 2's better than 1, I guess. Location's gonna handle these nicely. Could even Corpuscle one of these. Yeah, I will. Free damage to all minions? What all minions? Free damage is probably gonna be better in it. He is gonna develop one last time, I'd say. Maybe the 2 damage is still gonna do more work for me. Also allows me to kill off this guy into something not so attacky. Okay.
thirsty for more?
Ice Trap wouldn't be the end of the world. Okay, a bit of a card draw, huh? Let's just tempo a little bit of this shit. Couple of undudes. This one's a pirate too, so Juggy Boy could do some stuff for us. Right in the jugular. Got a weapon and a minion over there. Look what I found. Oh, it's a cat. Cat.
Blink together in a
There goes my pirate, sadly.
Relax your mind.
There goes my pirate again. I can almost double Menagerie there, sadly I can only single. Just an undead, sadly. Just an undead, sadly. Well, I'm still gonna do this.
Thirsty for more?
Clear cut.
Let's stall him for now like this. He does win the value war, sadly, so I gotta be kind of careful. The value war is his. Gotta protect my shiz. Think. Or maybe I should have just raced him. Maybe racing him was the right play. I don't know.
Balloon, bring guidance. By petal and thorn.
Well, it's all in. He is all up in this bitch. Oh, he thought he had the guy, huh? Good stuff, man. Congrats. That was worth. Wait, what happened there? 3-2-2. Yeah, he played all three without using hero power. That was dumb as shit. Dumb ass mud. Yeah, this guy's a demon. Why am I so dumb, man? I literally said this guy's a demon and played the other thing first. Fucking moron. Ah, jeez, Rick. What's happening, dude? Why am I like this? Not gonna use location like this, though. Let him do stuff. God damn it, son, that was stupid. Could have had an extra 5-5 instead of a 2-2. Oh, big brain play, big brain. Fucking hell, dude.
Molded in mud.
Shit.
My rage is not bound by size.
He doesn't have any more 1-drops, does he? Oh, he has the brain masseuse. That might hurt him. Brrr. Let's hope this location snipes off one taunt. If it don't, I'm calling rigged. Wow, dude. That was an interesting choice. Okay, that's awesome. There you go. Ain't you dead? This was such a dumb game, not gonna lie. Why am I such a bonehead today? Why am I such an absolute bonehead? God damn it, dude. Missing a +3/+3 for no apparent reason. Should have played around it. If only I could, guys. If only I had the possibility. Okay. Deck definitely is solid. According to the stats, it's the best thing out there. So definitely could be clapping some nice, fast, quick, easy legend with this one if you know how to play it. So hope the guide helps you. Hope you enjoy.